Hello and welcome back to a survival challenge. Right, as you can see we have a beautiful greenhouse here in view. It is making sounds. I think it's being watered. But yes, the lettuce is coming in very, very nicely indeed. And we'll just let it to do its thing. So we've only got 140 litres. But this is meant to be a slower process. I'd rather have less pallets that are worth more than the other way around. We also have a lovely shed. We did miss the lights, but these are off right now. When they do go on, it is really nice. It does light it up quite nicely. And as you can see here, we've got the kit all sorted out. I did add the axle blocking mod, so that allows us to maneuver things around a bit easier, which is really, really lovely. Right, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to finish fertilizing the wheat. It does require one more application. There we go, get that connected. I should ensure as well that all tires and tracks are good to go. Beautiful. This one should be on its way now. Oh, all tires and tracks as well. Oh, I guess it's January, so nothing grows in this time. Once we get to March, these will both be blooming and beautiful. It'll be really, really nice to see that happen. Right, so I don't know if we have enough fertilizer or not to deal with this, but we shall give it a go. Just need to remember the width in which we can spread out. Oh, it's alright that. Yeah, I always forget that it's pretty decent. I will just confirm that we are fertilizing, of course. Oh. I'm not seeing it appear. Try on this side and see. Yes. Is it can we not do any groundwork like this in January? Maybe it's too cold. It is 0 degrees after all, but oh, didn't mean to lower it. Hit the wrong button. Really trying to survive out here now. Right, let's get that spread a little bit and have a check on it. Yes, very strange that it's not actually fertilizing. Is it because, I mean, we did just fertilize it in the last month, so you'd think by now it would be alright. Well, that's too bad. Right, well, no matter, I suppose. We will just get this tucked back away. Might as well keep it attached, because we probably will be able to do it in the next month, hopefully. Right, so we'll just get that put there. The next thing I had in mind to do is to take this trailer and actually head over to the shop with it and get it sold. I've realized as well, I should have done this before, but we do actually have a few trailers available to us that are not much more expensive. This one we bought because we needed another trailer, and we had maybe £1,000 or maybe even £800. Maybe we had just the right amount. I would like to make a eco rubbish run if I can, but that requires finding another. Oh, I see a barrel there. If we can grab as much of this rubbish as possible, that would be fantastic. So I'm gonna grab what I can here. We'll see. I think I know of one place that there is a fair amount, but I wonder if it's a bit cheeky getting there. Let's check it out. I'll show you where it is. I could be mistaken, but I just remember seeing it in passing. I don't think I've left anything up there. I think all the areas around us, for the most part, that we've traversed have been cleaned up. So we are going to head over to where the main farm would be, if you start on new farmer mode, that is. So we'll just head down this path. It's just give us an opportunity to explore a bit more. And really, with January, it's just a slow time. I mean, January, February, possibly we'll get through both of those months in this episode so that we can head into March, and then we'll continue cutting trees, because we are waiting for harvest, which won't arrive until June? About June. So we've got quite a bit of time to get that sorted, and we've got time to earn some nice money between now and then, obviously, to buy what we need to buy. Harvester and baler and all those very, very small versions of all those things, but nevertheless. Right, so maybe no one's here because it's been abandoned, because no one wants to deal with all the eco and the rubbish and such. So we'll find, there is a path. I must be, oh, hang on a minute there. Looks to me like there's a load of rubbish here. Oh, hello. Bloody jackpot of rubbish. Oh yes, this will be very good indeed. I don't think we'll be able to get it all. Maybe if we had another trailer, but as it stands now, we won't be able to. Right, I'm going to try and put a few of these pieces on. This is dangerous in here. I'll try and put barrels in there. This I'd like to put down as a platform if I can. Is it going to affect... It might affect the turning of the trailer. Maybe it'll be a bit cheeky and put it this way. Ooh, this is a platform now. Can we actually strap that, though? Oh, yes. Alright, so we'll get this nice and lined up here. Just because we're doing a challenge doesn't mean we can't be cheeky. Oh, because this is part and parcel where we're going to earn loads of money, is from the eco stuff. And we're cleaning up the map. I know that's been mentioned a few times in a comment about how we're not just making the money, but we're making the map a more beautiful place. And I could not agree more. Could not agree more. Now, if we play this right, we might be able to get something on the very sides, but that is a bit cheeky. We'll see. Right, we'll get this tire on. Big, big bloody wheel. Simply known as the eco wheel. Let's see if we can strap. Nice. If we can get this final one, these are worth quite a bit, so this would be really, really nice. Let's get that on there. Nice. That is probably the limit I'd like to put on that, although I probably could stack more. Let's put some barrels into the back here. Right, if they stand upright, it should be fine. Maybe we can get 3 or 4 in here if they stay nice. It's always a toss-up. Look at the beautiful sunrise coming in now. Always a bit later in the day in the winter time, but that's fine. That is going to fly right out. Maybe if we go like that, it's a bit safer, that. They do have a mind of their own, these barrels. We'll admit that. Oh, go on. We'll go for all the silver ones first, or all the grey ones. I don't know if I trust that fully. Might as well get these planks in here if we can. Basically a spaceship now, blimey. Yeah, that's fine. It's like something out of Mad Max at this point. Right, I think that's enough for now. Can that stay on there? Yes, it can, barely. Teetering and whatnot. That's mental. But we're on our way. Yeah, I think those 4 barrels is enough. Hopefully the trailer that we get from the... well, the next trailer that we get, the upgrade, is one that we can strap down even without having a flatbed. I will have to look at the options. I haven't really looked at many of the options. I just know that I have some very inexpensive trailers, but this one was only £800. So, I mean, that's pretty cheap for a trailer. Right, so we're not too far off from our little land. You can actually see, I think you can see our greenhouse from here, or our tent, or our shed, or something. Got this. Oh, hang on. Oh, we've lost... how have we lost both of those? What? Wait, hang on, what? Where'd the other one fall off? Oh, right there. That's not bad. Right. I don't think that's going to work, but... Right, I'm going to just put these on top if I can. That is dangerous, but... we're doing a service for all the people around. It's a dangerous job, recycling, I reckon. There we go. Oh, that one's still not on. I think we're taking the piss with the straps, that's why. Hello. If it doesn't strap on and it falls off, that's fine. It will. It will do too, eh? As long as it's somewhere we often go, then we can always get it another time. But yes, we are going to make our way. As you can see, there is our little farm. Just hidden away. Absolutely lovely. Right, we're going to make our way to the Eco Rubbish Centre, and we'll get some stuff sold. Alright, here we are, ready to dump off some eco rubbish, and we've made it. We did lose, I will be honest, we did lose the one other plank. The reason we lost it, well, we hit a bump and it just wasn't attached, but then it disappeared into the ground. So, yeah, no idea. Oh, I think that one well overshot, yeah. Right, we'll be a bit more cautious with it. Get that. Oh, come on. Bugger. I can't tell if that went in or not. I think it did. Yeah, we got 4 in. Okay, we'll just reverse this a little bit. And I know we can actually just dump the whole lot. Let's see if that works, actually. Right, I'm just going to detach the trailer for 2 seconds. Get spun round. Might even just be able to brake. And it goes... oh, I think there is a way that if we... nope, that's that. It's got to be that. There you go. Yep, nice and easy, sort of. Right, well, we got most of it in. That's fairly impressive-ish. Alright, too much fun on the survival challenge. Really enjoying this series. I know it's can be a bit silly at times, especially doing this sort of thing, but hey, it's part of it, and we're making money. I don't know how much we're going to make, but these bloody tyres are worth a lot, so just as long as they're all in there. I'd like to get it all in one, but we shall see. Alright. There we go. Now, we'll go to here and we'll see everything seems to be in there. We can repaint things, which I find actually quite funny, but it does oh no, it's only boost by £1. Not worth it. Alright, let's sell it all. We're at about 4,800, so we'll see what we end up with. Not bad at all, nearly, well yeah, look at that, £1,300 just from cleaning up the neighborhood. Really quite lovely, that. I'm very pleased about the new trailer that we're going to purchase as well. Although I do have a slightly different idea, although it would require selling the John Deere AMT, so I'm a bit on the fence about it. I do like this, but it was really a way for us to get started, and now that we're in a position where we actually are started, I think it might be something I'm going to consider, but we will see. I'm going to head to the shop, have a ponder on it, and see. Maybe we'll do the trailer upgrade first, but we could collect so much more wood and so much more eco-rubbish with this plan of mine. But we shall see. It all depends. Anyways, we'll head to the shop, and we'll see you there in a moment. Right, so we are here now at the shop, and we are absolutely going to be selling the trailer. But, as I said, I did have a think on it, and I do love this little John Deere. I really do. The AMT 600 has been an amazing way to get us started. The only thing I'm thinking now is that it's the perfect opportunity for it to become something more, and what I mean by that is selling it to be able to buy something that's going to help us even further to progress. Now, the problem with this sort of situation is that it is easy to get attached to the vehicle, especially on a survival challenge, right? They've got you started and, you know, got you where you are sort of thing, but there is always the room for the upgrade. Now, with the Massey, I can't see myself selling that, even just to use as a runaround. This thing does actually, surprisingly enough, hold a decent amount of value. So it does hold over 6,000, probably nearly £7,000 of value. And yes, it does hold a little bit of grain, which is lovely. It's been good for running around, getting trees sorted, collected, all of that. But I have had something on the docket that I've wanted to use for a while. Is anything in the sale? No, I've wanted to use it for a while. It's not a tractor or anything. It is actually in the trucks category. Now, all of these are very expensive, but I found this not long ago, and I had added it to the series. Now, I didn't change the price or anything. That's the original price, and it would seem more suited to my vintage farming series. But we just don't need it. We have everything we need there as far as the setup goes, and I can't see us really needing this on that series. So I think this is a good opportunity to use it on this series. Now, as you can see, it is a nice long flatbed. We can get many, many, many trees on there, and that is kind of my thinking. The other nice thing is that it does come equipped with a tipper option. So we can actually hold some grain in there, 7,000 litres of grain. The trailer I was thinking of purchasing is at the very end here, so next to the wooden trailer is an old wooden trailer, and it can hold a maximum capacity of 3150 for a relatively inexpensive amount. But if we can get this other vehicle that can do trees as well as do grain in the future, and when we upgrade it'd be £1,000, not £1,600 for much more space, and we would use this to haul a trailer anyways, because it's just quicker than the Massey as far as delivering grain and that to where we need to go. So I think this is the purchase we're going to make, not with the tipper. We'll just do the flatbed for now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I will first and foremost get this sold. Might as well repaint it. There we go, £700 back for that. Now we do just have enough to upgrade to this, so I will do that first and then sell the AMT. I just want to see kind of how it works and how it performs and everything. So let's do a bit of customize. So we'll keep as a flatbed. Oh, we can do manure with it. We can do proper logging. No, I think I'd still go for the flatbed, just so, yeah, easier for strapping and such, and smaller pieces and that. Wow, livestock, so we can put lots of animals in if we want to transport them. The closed bed is pretty cool if we were to do pallets in the future as well. But yeah, and then the liquid bed, tipper bed, stock bed, and flatbed. So the stock bed, I think, is the same. The only difference is that it costs more and it has sides on, but I'll just do the flatbed for now. I think off-road would be best, just because we might be in some, you know, off-road areas. Toolbox, I don't think we need. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's under there, no. Any extra we do not need. Spare tire would be nice, I suppose, but no, we just don't need it. The body color, we can change that. I've always liked this. And get it aged as well. I've always liked that color. The chassis color, I think we'll go for a black. Yeah, oh, it changes the rims as well, eh? We'll go for black aged as well. Give it a bit of a more of an authentically vintage look. The seats, might as well go for black, unless we can match the cab color. Oh, I've changed the whole chassis. Nope, 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 not what I wanted to do. Now we'll go with black for the interior there as well. Top cover, right, we'll just do a black as well. It's all free options as well, so we've still hit under that amount. Just get that changed over to something else. And you know what? I'm quite pleased with this. I know it's not and the AMT, so hopefully no one mourns it too much, but this is definitely an upgrade. It's going to help with not only tree hauling, but also eventually when we upgrade to the tipper bed, we'll be able to deal with all of our crops and all that as well. And it's not like we're going out of our way spending money. We are getting money back from the John Deere. So yeah, let's buy it. Now we have £96, so we will sell that in just a moment. I just want to give it a proper look. Give it a little drive around the lot here as well. Yeah, that looks really good. I love the vintage look of it. Oh yes. Nice. Let's give it a spin round here and see how it performs. That's quite nice. I like that it's not, it doesn't immediately go very quick. I mean, it can go fast if we needed to, which is great because this map does extend quite far around in that. But no, I think this is perfect. Yeah, it seems to... Oh, right, well, let's not crash into the fence. I'm just trying to test performance and such. But most importantly, we can strap down, which is really, really handy. So, yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, shifting in there as well. And we've got a cab now, so we're not going to freeze to death. And even though it's 3 degrees above, it's all right. So, yeah, I'm very pleased with this. Maybe we'll upgrade to a John Deere tractor in the future. This has been a really great starting vehicle, but again, I just don't want to get attached to any sort of survival challenge vehicles. But look at that, nearly 7,000, so it's pretty much paid for itself. We were going to buy a trailer as well, and that would have cost about £1,600, and I think we had nearly this amount. How much did we have before? Yeah, we've actually made a profit, so that's really nice. Now what we'll do is we'll head back over to the farm, and I want to get some more trees cut, because I think we have enough time now, between now and... oh, let's get a bit of an interior view as well, as we load in. Ah, it's alright. Very simple, but very... I love at least the animations, the pedals and such. They do work. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Right, we'll head back to the farm here. Now we can actually overtake vehicles. That is impressive. Very, very nice. Right, well, as I've been trying to say, we'll head back to the farm. We'll get some trees cut. And I would like to make space for a third field. Because at the rate we're going, why not? Why not get as many crops in as we can do? Right, mate. Seems a bit lost. Right, we'll head back there. See you in a moment. Right, so we are now back to the farm, but I'm thinking that probably the best thing to do tree-wise would be to cut these ones here, and then just have our field go essentially along this road here, or this, yeah, along this part of the road, but we do have to be conscientious of where our fields currently end. Right, so about... Oh, I've got caught up on a tree. I'm just trying to line up with it. So before this sign, I think, would be best. So basically, if we can... I don't know about that tree, if that's ours or not. I will try and cut it down. But... Oh, wow, that's definitely ours. What am I saying? It's like over here, actually. So much more room. Yes, even more so. Actually, it's pretty much level with the road. So if we cut down this small tree, this could be kind of our marker, actually. Is this small tree? Yes, it is. So, if I start about here, and we'll just cut the engine, and get rid of that. So, we've got this tree, this tree. So if we can basically get down to... I feel like I haven't come far enough up with our current fields, but I did make certain to not go too... Yeah, why didn't I go all the way? What the bloody hell? Very strange. Right, well, I suppose we could start from about here then. and then make our way there. And that could be a really nice field. Why didn't I come this far? Right, well, we'll use these trees then as a guide, and then we'll just extend it later on. Possibly getting this tree cut as well. Right, so yeah, basically what we're going to do is we'll go around and we'll start cutting some trees down. Am I stopping you, mate? You're miles away. No, I'm not even going to move. Right, let's start on this side. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So this is our wheat here. Great. That tree can go. Actually, maybe that tree can stay and be a bit of a guide for us to sort out where we're going to go. So, yeah, this tree is going to go. Get rid of it. Start with that one. Just going to cut down a few trees just to give us an idea of what we want to do. And then, as I usually do, I will ensure that I get the actual loading and all that done off camera, because I'm not going to put it into a time lapse or anything. But yeah, let's focus on some of these bigger trees that we can cut down. This one as well. And I really think this will be beneficial, because as I've said, so we do have £7,000. Now, I would like to invest in... Obviously, we need a harvester to be able to harvest the future crops and that. Right, what's happened here? We're going to need all these trees cut down anyways, but might as well start. Oh, the snow is falling. This will make for a lovely little session. But yes, we're going to get these trees cut down. We'll put a crop in. We do need to invest in a harvester and a baler. Now, the reason I say a baler is because we're going to take advantage of the straw that we get. Now, we do have some baler options. I don't want to look at them just yet and get too excited. But, yeah, I think this one can go as well. Now, between these three trees, at least something to start. We don't have the ability to actually... Right, just make sure we don't. Right, there we go. Yes, we don't want to get rid of the whole tree, just the stump. For anyone wondering why I'm doing that, with the handsaw you still get a reduction in fuel money. As you can see, we're at 70.65. It's going to go down to 70.60 in a moment here. That's from the fuel that it thinks that we're spending, or using rather, as we use this handsaw. But it is definitely a chainsaw. There you go. You've just seen that it's gone down in price. So... Right, we should get this tree done, so we can get that one down as well. And then, once we get this one cut, I will focus on actually loading them. But I think if we can get... Oh, my goodness, just about died. Do you reckon? I think we can. I think we could probably get all of these trees onto the truck. I really do think that. But we shall see. Right, I'll strip the trees. I will get them all cut as well and loaded on to the truck. But as I say, I'll do that off camera, because a time lapse of this would be nauseating, and as it always is. And yeah, we just need to get it done anyway. So, oh, I've gone fully onto the road here. And, well, they're still stopped from an imaginary source. So, I will get these trees sorted and get them loaded on. Alright, we are making our way to the sawmill. As you can see, we've got a fairly substantial load of wood. Definitely our biggest load to date. I'm a bit concerned with the tippiness of everything. But I'm sure we'll be fine if we just take it nice and easy, especially when we have to turn into the sawmill. But this is impressive. Definitely, as I say, our biggest load of wood to date. Let's see how it translates into money. The nice thing is too, is that this is 4 trees, and we still have much more than 4 trees. Oh, that is near. Yes, we have to take it very careful on those corners, but should be alright. And we have made it. Yeah, just the turning itself looks a bit precarious. Ooh, what are we going to say? For this one in particular, I'm going to say... Most of the loads have been about £2,000-3,000. I'm going to say 7, just to be ambitious. 9! Wow! Nearly £10,000 from that haul. I am very pleased. Well, that basically pays for a few things. One other thing I would like to get as well placed is a chicken coop. Now, I know that it's not exactly necessary yet, but I would rather put the wheat into the chickens and produce eggs than put the wheat to sell the wheat rather than... yeah, I would much just rather do that. If it comes down to it where we have to put some grain on the ground or something, so be it. I know there is a really nice tarp mod, so you can lay down like a tarp for it and you can put the grain on there. That could be kind of a temporary silo for us. I think that might be a really worthwhile option as well. I think as far as chickens, they would go right here. I really feel like this would be the best place for them. Just next to our other sort of productions, and we have kind of a weird sort of yard going here, but what we could potentially do is bring this field in just a touch, like when we combine, because it would be nice to combine the fields, and get rid of this tree, of course, is to have a bit more yard space here. So basically maybe here, really just like a tractor's width, so not a lot. And then we can kind of keep going down that way, because as you can see, the field does start to curve away. And yeah, the chicken coop that I would like, the one that I showed in the last episode, it's not really massive, so it would fit in really nicely. And it holds 150 chickens, which is brilliant. Better than like 30 or 50 or whatever, so 150 would be nice. Now, to place that, we would have to get rid of these trees as well. The priority is absolutely getting a space for more fields. So I think that should be our focus. So if we head back down to this area, I think we would still want to get rid of a few trees. But what I will actually do now, because I don't want to go and just cut a bunch more trees just because we've just done that, I am going to head over to the Massey, and we'll get connected here to the cultivator, because I do want to get a bit of an outline of where we would essentially put this third field. The snow is really coming down now. Very, very snowy, but visibility is still alright for now. So I'd like to get this done before the before the actual snow settles. We still have lots of trees to get rid of if we were to, yeah, place this field. Another thing we could do, and now I'm just trying to find ways to spend money at this point, is find a winch. I know there's a very inexpensive winch that I would like to see. I know that's the, yeah, there is another one that's even cheaper. I don't have it in as a mod, but I think it's like £4,000. That's still a bit expensive for what it is. I was going to say we could cut down trees and move them out of the way so that we can at least get the field put in. But we can always add on to it. We can always add smaller fields too. So we don't necessarily have to do one massive field. We could do a couple of smaller fields and then eventually combine them. Now, we've got so much more room. Why did I bring the bloody fields so... I don't understand. I think I was just being cautious, because if you get too far over to a side, you can't actually harvest. So, but no way. There's way more room than that. Right, I think I left a tree as a guide there. So if this is where, let's say here, because it's the end of the cultivator, is this within our land? Absolutely it is. I think I'm going to start here and work down towards the road. So we'll go as close to this field as we can do. This has to be fine. Guess we'll find out. And there we go. Alright, we are creating a new field. As close as possible to this side, but I will bring it in a bit. I don't want to get too carried away, because I'd hate to drill something in and then not be able to harvest it. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of my only concern with that. I suppose we'll just go round for now. Don't have much more of a choice. We can get rid of those trees as well. And we'll go fairly close to the road here, I suppose. We don't want to go right up to the road. Right, so if we were to go up till... Oh, getting a bit blocked there by the tree. Okay, let's just have a look at that. So if I want to put chickens in... Oh yes, they'll go to up about here, actually. So this field could go up to... We'll just go round this tree. And then down... And then down this way, straight onto the field, essentially. You'll get a map out, so we'll see what we're doing. Yeah, if we go straight on here to this field... I just want to confirm. Good, can still get in there. So again, not too close, because we don't want to muck up that area. Now, I think we can go straight in through here. There's a tree there. There's a tree there that'll be in the way. We'll go around that one. But if we can go straight down this way. So we'll go past this tree. Eventually we'll get rid of it. It's fine for now because it's not going to interfere with anything. Oh, can't quite see. Oh, we're getting close to that field. Very close to that field. Nice, we'll just connect back up here and see kind of where we're at. Yeah, we can sort that out. We might cut that tree down and sort of trim the field up. Yeah, from like here over that way. Try and make it a bit more natural, I suppose. There we go. I really do enjoy this part. I do really enjoy the field creating part because it's exciting. Because right now it looks like a load of trees and grass and bush and rubbish and whatever. Not rubbish, but you know what I mean. And but it's not. It's going to be a field. And not a very small one at the looks of it. Look at that's all right. If we can get this area cleared out, happy days. Really indeed. How close were we to this field though? Because I don't want to... That's alright. Is that part of it? No, that's just grass there. Ooh, we came very close. Yeah, I think if we were to get rid of this tree and then just bring it in just a bit closer... what can we put in the ground in March? We can put oat. It would be good to put something that we can sell, though. What's quick? Oat is very quick. Actually, you know what? Oat might be the way, because we can harvest it within 1, 2, 3, 4 months of drilling, and then we can sell the oat, we can sell the linseed, because everything is going to be ready to harvest in July. So not June, but July. And all we have right now is the drill, so we can't really plant anything just yet. So I think oat. I think that's the way to do it. I was thinking sorghum, because it is quick as well, and then more food for the chickens, but we'll just have to see how much food the chickens actually take. But I really think that oat is the way to go forward with this. So I'm going to go around in a bit of a time lapse and get the area that I can get cultivated, and then we'll see which trees need to go. Right, well, as you can see, we have done a fairly good job at getting the area all cleaned up. We, of course, still have some areas around the trees and that. I'm going to try and get as much of this as I can do, though. Might as well. I honestly think we could probably go up a bit more as well. I really want to place the chickens But I want to ensure that we actually have the room for them, because now we're all fields. So the primary is going to be the greenhouse that we have, which is great, so that's a good thing to focus on, and then the chickens. Other than that, it's going to be cash crops until we can eventually... I would eventually like to get cows, but that's in time, because we need so much for them to get started. So if we have a look, because we... Right, okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's have a look at the chickens and see how that can go. So animals, chickens... right, it would be this one here. I think, right, okay, that's the one. So, where is the... Okay, we need to put on interactive zone markers so we can see where the pallets will come out. Because we don't want them spawning in the field. Right, what? That's very strange. Oh, I see. No, I don't. Oh, right, okay. So they come on the side here. I thought that the... Yeah, that was very confusing, but it's because the... Yeah, alright, that's fine then. It's just so hard to see. Let's go into an open area, try and have a look. So, as you can see, the... It's just so dark. You can't really see the fence. Where the trigger is on the left, that's where the end of the fence is, where we feed them. The pallets will go on the other side. So the back side, that could be facing either in... Yeah, that would be facing the road, I would say. So if we put it back in this space... Sorry, I know this is kind of difficult. It's even difficult for me to see where we are with everything, but there we go. You can kind of see a bit the fence. So if that's there... Because we still want room to access the pallets, but now we'd have a small yard there with pallet access as well as the pallets from the greenhouses, which will go forward. At least we'll be able to access them. But if we look, that should be enough room, because the front of it, there's nothing really going on. So it's pretty much where that trigger is. The fence does come a bit farther out than the house does, but you can kind of see that even right there would be fine. So if we were to guesstimate that about there, then our field is probably in a good space, because we need room to feed them. Yeah, I don't think we'll come out much further with the field. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Yeah. Yeah, that curve that's there is fine. So, yeah, if we just touch... I'll clean the edge up, of course. Clean it up a bit, make it look a bit more neat. But, as you can see, we've got... So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Bloody trees. 10, maybe. Possibly 11, 12. And then we can... Yeah, we can... I would like to kind of... bring this up and go up to the road at least, and then curve in. Not to affect the sign, of course, the zigzag sign. Oh, right, that's a job then, having all those trees to cut. A job indeed, but a job I'm very excited to have to do, especially with our new truck. I'm very, very excited about that. Alright, for now, we'll turn off the interactive zone markers. We'll have a look at the map, because I'd like to see. That is pretty good. I really don't know what happened there. What happened here? I'm tempted to just bring it up and around, but that might make harvesting a bit difficult. But blimey, that looks pretty good. I'm actually very pleased with this. I think it's tough to say. In the future, maybe we'll just turn this area into the yard, and then maybe we'll extend these fields out this way, just because we'll have chickens here, we have a greenhouse. These are things I don't really want to move once we are expanding. You know, we've got the shed here. The shed can be moved. It's very inexpensive. I suppose all of it can be, but if we don't have to, especially if we put chickens there, do you know what I mean? We'll have like that, the sort of yard against the back road there, and I think that's fine. Eventually we can get rid of that and put in a small house or something. This tree's got to go eventually as well. No major rush, but I think we're coming along quite nicely. I really, really do. I'm really pleased with the progress of the series. What I think we will do, though, is I'm going to get a few of these trees cut down. Because we need to crack on with that. I just don't know where to start, that's all. We should probably start with the big ones. Maybe we'll work at the end, work this way, and then eventually work out over there. So I will get a few of these cut down. We'll probably, before the end of the episode, get one more big load of trees sold. It does take a fair amount of time, to be honest, to get the trees all sorted. So, I mean, as tempted as it is to do a time lapse, and I want to be able to show this process, I really don't, because it's just a big nauseating faff. And I think you understand. I know a couple comments have said, well, I think it was just one actually, in particular, that I read about how it's not fair about not showing things. But the thing is, what's not fair about it is that I might not be showing you the process of it that you've seen 1,000 times, but the before and after result is kind of what I'm focusing on for trees, especially for the fact that you cut down, strip, and load up a tree. You've seen it 1,000 times, but I suppose you could say the same about anything farming sim related. Well, nevertheless, I'm going to crack on the way I'm cracking on by just doing a bit of the work while I ramble, and then the rest of it can be done off camera to save your eyes from, especially with the bloody snow coming down. Yeah, it's just not worth doing a time lapse for it. So I will get a few of these trees all chopped up. Oh, nope. All chopped up and chopped down and whatnot. There we go. If we can get another... Alright, so that was... Let's just do something before we crack on. I will keep cutting while I talk, though. If we can get 4 trees at nearly, let's call it £9,000, and we've got about, call it 10 trees here, we're talking about nearly 20-some thousand pounds worth of trees. That is going to be absolutely incredible to put towards our new kit, because we are going to need a harvester, and we are going to need a baler, and what else will we need? I'm trying to think of... It would be nice to get a planter in the future, but yeah, we also... Actually, the main thing would be a new piece of land, because as you can see now, we have our fields all done. We're full up. We can't really do much more, so we... yeah, I would like to go this way versus that way. This just feels more natural, because then we can extend the fields out as well. And it is the most expensive lot, but it is also the biggest. So I think if we can aim for £60,000, that would be the field we would buy. I think that would be the way to do it. And I know there's a road in there, there's a small path, but that one we can get rid of if we own that, whereas this one, it's a bit more intrusive if we were to destroy that path eventually. But yeah, anyways, right, enough rambling. I think it's time to probably cut down one more tree, and then we can start loading them up. So I'll get them chopped up, and yeah, get them loaded onto the truck. Alright, we're just arriving at the sawmill now, and as you can see, it is fully night time. We have been literally logging through the night. Did take quite some time to get the all the logs loaded on. Did get fortunate when you get to the part that's a bit more narrow, you can have them a bit longer, so we've been very lucky for that. But yeah, I will try and show you here in a moment just how we've gotten on. Just try and make sure we're in the entirety of the trigger here. We don't want to... yeah, we don't want to... here, we'll get out of here and I can show you from here. Yeah, it's a bit mental. Lots of small pieces put together, basically reconstructed some of the trees. This one I think is going to be even more than the first one, so I'm going to say at least £10,000. Ooh, this will be exciting. Really? Oh, it's because half of it didn't sell. 7,457. Is there a maximum amount that we can sell at one time? Because that's the only reason I can think of that being that way, is that we can only sell a certain amount per day. That's a bit conspicuous. I'm going to... So what I'll do, actually, is I'm going to reverse in. Oh, no, I'm stuck now. I was going to say, I'm going to reverse in and just leave the logs here. But we can actually leave the whole lorry here, to be honest. I'm just going to reverse in, though, so that we can, yeah, have one less thing to worry about when we come back. But that is still really good, sitting at nearly £24,000. Just going to shut the engine off for now. I will try again, though. Yeah, that's strange. It must have a limit that you can sell per day. Well, that's fine. We are ready for the next day. Blimey, it's very dark. We'll make our way over to... Well, we could keep the nice lorry in view, our new Mercedes lorry in view, while we send off the episode. So, it has been another action-packed one. We did sell off the John Deere AMT, unfortunately, but we now have this lovely 1965 Mercedes flatbed lorry, which can, of course, be converted into a tipper, manure spreader, cargo box, the lot. It's a very... Well, it's a really well-rounded vehicle for Survival Challenge, and look at what we've been able to do since buying it. First load of wood, nearly £10,000. The last one, nearly £8,000. We are well on our way to surviving the challenge, so to say. And we're only episode 7, so it's going to just grow from here. I cannot wait. Right, that's enough from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have done, cheeky thumbs up really helps out the channel, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.